Hello everyone! So this is another countdown post for My Favorite Things June release. There'll be more info in my blog post, which will be linked right below the video. But today I am using the new Birdie Brown Every Day's a Picnic stamp set and the coordinating set of Dynamics. So I use the Dynamics to die cut some Copic quality white cardstock, and then I'm inking up the little girl stamp with my MFT Hybrid Black Licorice ink. And then there's a little picnic basket in the set, and same thing, I die cut the white cardstock, and then I'm going to stamp the little picnic basket, and then I'm going to use my Copic markers to color them in. So I've been kind of experimenting again with colors and just trying different skin tones instead of doing the same old all the time. So this time I'm using E000, E01, and E02, which is more of a kind of a peachy, pale, pinky sort of color for skin. So I tend to do more of the kind of yellow toned pale skin colors, and then of course I'll do darker skin tones and all that kind of stuff. So it's always fun to experiment. So once I did the skin, always working from lightest to darkest, and yes, Caitlin is in her playpen behind me and wants to be heard. So once I did that, I went on to the hair, and I'm just using my E23, E25, E27. Again, lightest to darkest, and then just working my way back up. So really simple. And then I'm going to go on and do her clothes. So I'm going to do her little outfit in reds. So I'm using my R24, R27, and R29. And with reds, you always want to be, or try to be a little more careful. Red just has a tendency to just go everywhere. It's just one of those colors that just saturates everything. So once I got, again, lightest color down, I go in with my medium, which is the R27, and then I go in with my R29. Then I pull that back out a little bit more with the 27 again, and then I take my R24 to blend everything. Really, really easy. So once I've got her little outfit almost all done, I decided to kind of just go with all red because I thought that would just be really cute having this little matching outfit. For her little shorts, I took B95, B97, and B99. And again, lightest to darkest. And then on the little like fold part on the bottom of her shorts, I just took my colorless blender and went over them just to lighten it up a bit. So once the colorless blender dries, it just kind of pushes the color deeper, and you could go over it a second time if you wanted to lighten it up even more. And I've shown this in tons of videos. You could use it to create patterns and different things. Even though it's called a colorless blender, it's more of a pusher away sort of a marker, really, because it just pushes the color deeper into the cardstock. So once I was done coloring her, I quickly went in and colored the basket, which I just used E31, E33, and a little bit of E35. So laid down the colors, again, lightest to darkest. I usually find that's the easiest way for me to color. And then for my little background here, I've got my Copic airbrush, which I go in spurts using this thing, no pun intended. Yeah, I pull it out and I use it and I want to use it all the time, and then I put it away and forget about it and don't use it for months. But anyway, I die cut some little flat bottom clouds. These aren't new, these have been around forever. From my little post-it masking tape, a little strip of the tape, I was able to die cut several little clouds. So I taped my white piece of cardstock just to a scrap of cardboard here, and then adhered temporarily all these little die cut clouds. And then I've just got my airbrush with my BG02 marker and just lightly spritzing it. I'm not doing a really heavy coat. I wanted it to be fairly light. So, and then as you can see, it's always the funnest part when you start peeling off all of the little mass there. So I've got this cute little cloudy sky. And I didn't worry about this bottom part that was masked off with the tape because I'm going to cover that up. I just die cut a strip of sour apple cardstock with the grassy edge, the smaller of the grassy edge Dynamics, and I'm going to adhere that into place. And then this is going to be a 4-bar sized note card, so it's 3.5 inches by 4 7/8, which I'm really getting into. I just think it's a really cute size. So I'm grabbing a sentiment from the new set. I love the little sentiments in this set. I have absolutely nothing like them, and this is the type of card I could probably send to all my friends. So I just think it's so cute. So I inked that up again with the black licorice hybrid ink and stamped that onto my little panel. And then I decided to pop the little die cut girly up on a bunch of foam tape, so I've got a little bit extra dimension. And I hung the edges off the card a little bit, since with cards like this, you can either make your own envelope if you don't have 4-bar sized envelopes, or what I do is I just stick them in a standard A2 envelope. So I've got a little extra wiggle room in those, so I can, you know, hang things off the edge, pop things up with extra dimension, all that kind of stuff. And they'll still fit in an A2 envelope, no problem. So got everything adhered, and then I'm going to adhere the little basket on the inside of the card. And there's 2 little teensy weensy ant images in this set, which are so cute. So I'm inking them up with the black licorice hybrid ink, and I stamped one on the basket, and then I stamped a little trail of them walking away. And what makes them even cuter is there's another little sentiment that goes with these as well, which that's kind of what inspired me to do this trail, like walking away from the basket. So really cute set. I'm totally in love with it. So I got that stamped, and then here I'm going to stamp the sentiment that goes with it. And yeah, it just makes it so cute. They're just so clever. So once I get that done, the card is done. So as always, there will be a link below to my blog post with the supplies used and more info, because some of these links will not work until the new release next Tuesday, so there'll be more info on all of that stuff. So make sure to please check out my blog post and subscribe to my videos if you haven't already, and we will see you guys next time. Say bye-bye! Bye guys, thanks for watching.